Welcome back. The Joburg Open tees off at the Houghton Golf Club tomorrow. It's the first time the city's biggest golfing event is held at the Houghton venue. 3 places at next year's Open Championship are up for grabs at this Sunshine and European Tour co-sanctioned event. One of the golfers out to try and secure one of those spots is Robertson resident Jacquin Hess. He joins us now live via Zoom. He is not in Robertson, of course, he is in Joburg. Jacquin, firstly, maybe before we talk about the Joburg Open, I know that the DP World Tour and the Sunshine Tour have announced big news for you golfers with the addition of 2 more tournaments, right, to those co-sanctioned events. Just for you, I know they said that it was in response to listening to players. What does this mean for golfers to have these additional tournaments?
Hi, good evening, and good evening to all the viewers. Yeah, it's very important for players in South Africa, all across Africa, and players on the Sunshine Tour to have these big events. It's another step to getting onto the DP World Tour. As we saw last year, Tristan Lawrence won the Joburg Open, and he basically played all year in Europe, and he managed to win another one in Europe. So it's a massive opportunity for all the players on the Sunshine Tour to make name on the locally, and then basically by winning the Joburg Open and then going on to make name on the world stage.
And just, obviously it's not just those 2 big events. You also have the extra challenger events. For someone like you who's come from the amateur circuit, over the years, how important is it to have those 4 events also added to the roster?
Yeah, all these events is important. Like my journey has been incredible. I started with the South African Golf Development Board, the program that's developing golf across South Africa. They have 14 chapters all around South Africa. So I came play for Boland, play for SA University, and 2013 I've turned pro, and now I'm playing against the best players in the world. So yeah, I saw some names. Yeah, it's fun to play against the big names, and also to become one of them is such an honor. And the Sunshine Tour has done an amazing job by really creating new opportunities for all our players. Like, if I think about the Challenge Tour events, Dion Germans was one of the players that graduated. Also, Bryce Easton, another South African, also graduated through the Challenge Tour events. And then we have obviously Tristan, the defending champion, that got his card through playing the Joburg Open. And we have many success stories like that. So my challenge this week is to make sure that I'm one of those players that will take the opportunity this week.
And just talking about, taking your opportunities, and you also talk about Tristan. Obviously, he is the defending champion at the Joburg Open. I remember that last year, I think it was the one that was cut short because of the Omicron variant at the time. Just for you, how different is it going into this tournament and having a free, an open tournament that you can play? And what are you kind of expecting from yourself?
Yeah, it's a massive opportunity. Yeah, obviously, summertime in Johannesburg, you can expect delays with the weather, thunderstorms. So the safety of the players is very important there. And the guys did an amazing job last year. And I think Houghton is going to provide a different test. Going to see low scores. The golf course is in amazing condition. I was there today, only played 9 holes. I played well in the Big Easy earlier this year, so I'm not going to put pressure on myself. I just want to give myself the best opportunity, and that is basically giving myself lots of opportunities out of the fairway. There's a bit of rough, so you have to be in the fairway. The 1 par 5 is turned into a par 4, so it's going to see low scores, but just hit as many fairways, as many greens, and just make sure that you're there on Sunday with an opportunity to win, and hopefully top 3, and then you go to the Open Championship, the way Thurston did last year.
Well, that was Jacquin Hess. First of all, good luck for the tournament that does start tomorrow until Sunday at the Houghton Golf Club. That is the Joburg Open. And that was Jacquin Hess just telling us about his prospects in that tournament. That is your